Welcome to the 2025 National Awards of Landscape Excellence. To begin our evening of celebration, please welcome to the stage the President of the Canadian Nursery Landscape Association, Anita Heuver.
A special thank you to Landscape Saskatchewan for hosting us this year, and to all of you that have made the trip to be here as we celebrate excellence across our industry. Before I get started, I would like to thank Humanterra for hosting our welcome reception last night. Tonight, we're joined by the City of Regina's Deputy Mayor, Sarah Turnbull, who is serving her first term as Ward 5 City Councillor. At this time, I would like to invite Councillor Turnbull to the stage to share opening remarks.
Thank you. First off, I want to begin by acknowledging Treaty 4, the traditional lands and the spirit of the history of the Indigenous people from that land. There are 35 First Nations across southern Saskatchewan and parts of Alberta and Manitoba, and the original lands of the Cree, Saulteaux, Dakota, Nakota, Lakota, and the homeland of Métis. The City of Regina owes its strength and its vibrancy to these lands and the diverse Indigenous peoples whose ancestors' footsteps have marked this territory, as well as settlers from around the world who continue to be welcome here and call Regina home. Welcome here to Regina, our home. I have to apologize for not wearing black and gold. I got so excited about wearing my pink dress because it did come from Dutch growers, and I felt like that was, you get everything there, including, you got the hair and the flower. So I'm completely dressed in Dutch growers. And a little bit about me. When I go out with City Council, they usually ask me to take the picture. They never ever think I'm a City Councillor. But all summer long, every time I go to a garden center, I answer questions from people who think I work there. So it's happened at Home Depot, it's happened at Rona, it happens at Dutch growers, and it's always the same thing. And at Dutch growers, for example, I was there, they're like, oh, let's ask about this flower, that flower. I'm like, oh yeah, this and that, and then they'll eventually ask me where to find something, and I'll just answer, I don't know. And I get the blank looks like, you don't work here, do you? I'm like, no, absolutely not. So I'm quite proud of the fact that I look like a garden center employee and nothing like a city councillor. So, very happy about that. And I hope it stays, to be honest. But I should go back to the script. This is why I don't look like a city councillor. I want to welcome everyone who's far, but before we honor the award recipients, I also want to congratulate the Canadian Nursery Landscape Association for more than 100 years of providing a stronger green industry in Canada. But because tonight is about being recognized by your peers for doing something outstanding, we are paying tribute to Canada companies that have demonstrated a long commitment to the ethical landscape industry this past year. Whether that is in landscape design, landscape construction, or commercial and residential landscape maintenance, you each have a significant role in contributing to your communities by helping Canadians shape the landscapes of our cities and towns. And that's why the Canadian Nursery Landscape Association exists, to provide its members with the opportunities and services to develop professionally, ethically, and prosperity in an industry that is recognized, valued, and used by the public. The City of Regina is no stranger to the importance of providing environmentally responsible, beautiful, and functional landscaping in our city's many parks, and of course, Wascana Park. CNLA members grow plants, create green spaces, and restore ecosystems that support biodiversity, clean air and water, and support climate resilience. We advance this work through developing standards, training, and advocacy that balance environmental protection with strong and sustainable businesses. And for that, Regina City Council and the City of Regina commend you. In addition to our plan to achieve net zero emissions as a community, the City of Regina is working on a corporate climate adaptation strategy to understand what we can do to ensure that we are resilient to the effects of climate change. Another thing we have done to do is the Parks Master Plan that recommends doubling the amount of naturalized open spaces within our systems. This provides an opportunity to develop more diverse and resilient landscapes while also reducing the carbon-intensive maintenance approaches and increases the storage of our carbon in our parks and open spaces. This is all further evidence of the important part that natural ecosystems play in the life of our community. All of you are aware that plants are indispensable allies in creating sustainable urban ecosystems. That is why the CNLA has the Plants Love You initiative and many other initiatives important to the communities that you live in and important to the global care of our environment. So before I go, on behalf of Mayor Chad Bertinsky and my colleagues on City Council, I would like to congratulate the recipients of this year's awards. Please be proud of this acknowledgement. And special thanks to the Canadian Nursery Landscape Association for organizing today's successful event. This is the first event I've been to with all of these machines in it, and I love the decor. So thank you so much.
Please welcome past president of the Canadian Nursery Landscape Association, Bill Hardy.
So before we begin tonight's celebration, we wanted to take a moment to remember those that we've lost this past year. These were individuals that helped shape our industry through passion, dedication, and innovation. Their work left a lasting impact on communities across Canada. They were business owners, mentors, colleagues, friends. Tonight, we honor their memory. Their impact on our industry will not be forgotten, and their spirit continues to grow through the people and places they have touched. Let us carry their legacy forward in the work that we do, the gardens we plant, and the communities we build. Thank you.